your nose, but when it gets really cold, that's the least of your worries. Recently, Dr. Oz came by to share how the cold weather affects our health, our hearts, and what we can do to keep ourselves healthy and safe this holiday season.
What do we need to know?
So we're going to use this acronym HEART. Each letter will stand for something important to remember. And interestingly, the incidence of heart attacks does go up over the holidays. There are a couple of reasons for it. One of them is the weather. So let's start with that. High-intensity exercise in bad weather causes problems. I'm a heart surgeon, as you know. And this time of year, we get a lot more referrals because guys go outside who haven't shoveled or done anything, haven't walked for years. They're doing this, constantly in the cold weather, which spasms your arteries, plus the high-intensity exercise, H is for high intensity, and causes problems, which unleash a cascade of events. So most important thing this time of year is don't go out and shovel snow in the cold weather if you haven't been exercising all year round. Walk. In fact, go to the mall, go shopping, and here, Tim, catch that. And while you're shopping, come over here. You want to buy healthy food. Now, I bring up food because the ultimately best way to stay healthy during the holidays is buying real things, real food that comes out of the ground, looking the way it looks when you eat it.
Right, caveman food.
Caveman food. Vegetables are top of the line here. And if you think about food and the ability to help you during the holidays, I'm not trying to scare you, put a downer on the holidays. I want you to celebrate.
You want us to live.
I want you to eat good food. I want you to be alive to enjoy the food. And families come home over the holidays and they haven't seen their parents in a couple of months and they say, oh my goodness, Dad looks terrible. What's going down? This is often one of the best ways to remedy them. And if I can give you a quick little hack for this, half of your plate ought to be vegetables. Go out and celebrate, enjoy your meals. But if half of your plate is not vegetables, you're missing the big clue here. A little meat.
Does mashed potato count as a vegetable?
No, not like this. Not with the gravy on top.
Parsley, does that count?
No. In many parts of the country, gravy is a beverage, doesn't count, right? And the saturated fats of meat, you all know, but I don't want to take away your fun stuff. Go ahead and have some. Just eat it in the amount that you know will keep you going.
The meat is supposed to be the size of your palm.
Yes.
Like, that's how much protein you're supposed to be having on there.
And the irony of the holidays is we do the opposite, right? We do two-fisted eating, two-fisted drinking. Neither one is acceptable, right?
Really?
Always, what's the holidays, right? One hand should be free to shake someone's hand. You're supposed to greet people.
Okay.
If you're not, she's questioning.
I mean, if I have to choose between the eating and the drinking.
You could...
Never mind. We'll leave that for the jury at home.
The unanswerable questions.
What's this?
Now, the A in HEART stands for assessing stress. One of the harsh things about the holidays is people are lonely. If you don't have family around you and you see everyone else does, you get lonely. So call somebody today, invite them to dinner, bring them over. But assessing your stress and understanding what's impacting, yes, you can do squeeze balls, and I give you tons of clips. I always tell women especially, go to the bathroom, but don't actually go to the bathroom. Put the lid down. And
you get privacy.
Exactly. Just a few minutes to center yourself. But you got to be connected. The whole holiday spirit is about being connected. The gifts are all beautiful, but it's all about touching each other in a unique way, looking in each other's eyes and counting. And when we don't do that, we create immeasurable stress, which takes me to sleep.
Okay.
Because the thing we don't do in the holidays, you can take this.
They nailed it down. But what is this? This is like a stress reliever?
Yeah, and then you get a ball, you get a ball, you get a ball.
And that's it. Sorry.
What time do you go to sleep at night?
Around 10 now, thanks to this job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you get up 5, 6?
Around 5.
So that's good, 7 hours.
Yeah.
When you sleep less than 6 hours, you double your chance of having a heart attack.
Wow.
If you
double?
If you have heart disease risk factors, double.
Wow.
So especially if you got a problem like high blood pressure or diabetes, you get your sleep. Okay. But the way to do it is not to beat yourself up because you didn't sleep perfectly through the night. It's to set an alarm for when you go to bed.
Yeah, right. And then try to stick to it.
10 o'clock at night, your alarm, if you're not always disciplined, should be set. You should go to bed there, go to it, because they can get up at the same time every day. That way, you'll get a sleep hygiene
And
cycle.
do a regimen, too. Like, if what we do with our kids, we bathe our kids, we read to our kids, and we put them down. We don't do the same for ourselves. We don't get ourselves sort of in that mental phase of, like, I'm going to sleep now. What's T?
T is, Sandra's going to tell us about. Yeah. T is about the tape measure, about keeping track. You've got to actually measure yourself. So you're very kind.
You are kind and brave.
You're from Columbus, Ohio, right?
I am.
I was born in Cleveland. So Ohioans are brave people. They're going to do this. So there's actually a measurement you can do to assess your risk of having a heart problem. Right? We've covered all the risk factors so far, but this is an actual tool you can use today. And it starts your measurement because I'm going to measure your waist size, if you will let me do this.
Go ahead.
So, how tall are you, Sandra?
Short, 5'3".
Short, 5'3", my wife's height. So 5'3", I know this math already. 5 times 12 is 60. Plus 363 inches. Your waist size should be less than half. It's not going to hurt a bit. Suck it in. Suck it in. You can do a Scarlett O'Hara here. Suck it in. All right, I'll give you...
suck it in.
Yes. How about 38 inches? Is that fair? Is that reasonable? You know what? Suck it really deep. All right, 37 inches. Hard to push more than that.
There you go. Yes. Winner.
So, your height is 63 inches. half from 63 inches is 31.5 inches, right? So if your waist size is much more than that, that means you got a little too much going on in your belly area. And that belly fat puts pressure on your kidneys, raises your blood pressure, it paralyzes the insulin, so you get diabetes.
So she's got to go back to those vegetables.
Yes.
Go back to the veggies.
Ironically, we go back there, and you know what I also have learned in my life? Take care of a lot of patients. People who are stressed out get big bellies. So the stress issues we talked about also measure up. You put those all together in the holidays, and you have a problem. However, the good news is that the holidays are time for renewal, for New Year's resolutions.
Yep.
Make it this year's. Here's a gift from the show.
Gonna have a long and happy life. Thank you. Thank you too, Dr. Oz. It's a pleasure. We'll be right back. Good job. Well done.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.